Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again? John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe. Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty. It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
It's kind of too early to tell, to give any thoughts on the game right yet. That's why I want to put in a couple, like, you know, quite a few hours more until I give, like, a full, you know, full assessment of what I think. It's still early, honestly. That's why I don't really want to say anything.
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
So yeah, shield, okay.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
It's got the... This has the sorry. This has a twin-stick shooter vibe going on, where if you're, you know, it's the left stick to move, but instead of attacking with square, you can attack with the right thumbstick, but it's only the first attack. In order to do the secondary attack, you have to press triangle, but that part will be coming here soon.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy. Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Oh, these guys are strong. Seems awkward. Well, I mean, you don't have to use the right thumbstick. I don't know if you've... Do you play Gungeon with a controller? Or do you play Gungeon with the keyboard? Mouse and keyboard, okay. Then my guess is probably the right mouse button. I could be wrong now, but maybe the right mouse button is to attack too, but I could be wrong. Alright. Instead of just mashing on like square, I could just like, you know, point the right thumbstick in the direction that I want to attack. So if I want to attack right, I'll just hit it right and it'll go right, left, up, down. I don't have to like look in that direction. Whereas square, you have to do that. So it's actually, it feels more useful than hitting the square button.
Goblins, a familiar
if that makes sense.
threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Okay. So you have yours as a custom build on that game.
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused but constant threat.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. customize all controls and settings in every game? Oh wow, okay. I don't.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
So, excuse me. So, one of the...
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by. Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
If I usually go to change controls and stuff like that in games, it would be if, like, very little games are like this, but sometimes invert is already set. I like that power. Geez, I have a hard time saying it.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Oh, okay. Greatly appreciate that, man.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
Even though this game has nothing to do with it and is nothing to like, but the family of, like, fighters
The ancient tree
reminds me back in
had
the
been
NES
cut down.
days of Legacy of the
Together,
Wizard.
Father and daughter described the horror. Creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption. A cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices. An ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the Sanctuary. Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
Okay. Let's head up to the first area.
A celestial shard, chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper. I'm just glad I'm not hacking up along there today like I was yesterday. Yeah, I was doing some coughing earlier, but a lot of phlegm, you know. Not trying to be gross or anything, but yeah. Didn't even notice that chest there. Drop 3 gemstones. Oh, wow, okay. Turn to magical object found in the land of Morta. Each one of them has a special effect that can be activated by pressing down. They are consumed after being activated and can only carry 1 charm with you before activating its effect. So I need those gemstones to open up chests that need it. Not all chests need it, but looks like it's the way to the 2nd floor. Just gonna head down here. Whoa. Okay. I thought that
was the thing that I could get stuff from. See if I can find. Oh. Plus 10 gold. Nice. So let's see, we can get a bigger version of the map here. It also tells you the legends. Boss room, mini boss, finish room. Okay. I was like, what is this over here? And it's me. I'm like, oh, that's me. Okay. That's what I look like on the map. Okay. Cash money. Alright, so we head up. To the right, okay. Oh man. I wonder if I can attack that thing. Doubt it. Oh, I found the finish room portal. Press and hold up to teleport back to it from anywhere on this floor. Okay. Return to maximum health at the start of a new floor. Okay. So, if that is the finish room down there to the bottom left, then up top there is not the finish room. I need to go up there and see what it is. That just sucks you in. Can't destroy those, it seems.
The Bergson began
I killed myself.
away, wondering if this was death.
Oh my, I feel dumb. I can't believe I just killed myself. Wah, wah. I hit that and I watched it happen. Oh my.
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back, a sensation no hero could become accustomed to. As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony, the rare. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
Uncle Ben can upgrade and enhance the Bergson's equipment.
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Ben's workshop is now unlocked. The Bergsons can upgrade their gear to grow stronger. Uncle Ben uses Morv to upgrade the entire family's weapons and armor, increasing their main attributes. Morv being gold, basically. These are the family's main attributes. The selected attribute description can be seen on the right panel. Press X on an available attribute to upgrade it. Yeah, you have to select the max health. If I had my picking, I would go with the weapon damage first, but that's either here or there. So I went from 132 to 144, and that's at 200 gold. Or sorry, 100 gold. So I can upgrade this one too. The other one that I can upgrade is the movement speed. So 7.5 to 8. But that's exactly for 200. So we'll go with weapon. Now I have exactly 4 gold. That's funny.
On calm days such as these, Mary enjoyed venturing into the nearby grove. The woodland creatures came out to lend her company. The smallest ate from her basket while she took in the serenity of it all.
They call this area Chapter Select. Find interesting. And then back up. So this is a 2-player game, but apparently on Steam they said that in one of the forums that somebody made, like to see what type of like multiplayer it is, they mentioned that specifically the game was going to be they'll eventually patch the online co-op in, which is cool. It's this way this time, okay. I like the art so far. Heck yeah. I don't know if they'll be adding the co-op feature online for consoles though. That's something have to ask the company. Nope. How are you, Kia? Getting skill point. Every time I see like a light source, like I don't know, for me, I keep thinking, oh, maybe gold somewhere around here, like that. And I just don't see it drop or something, or it's just laying there. In the library waiting for class.
One held a gift. Two hid ferocious creatures. It was the lady or the tiger or the Bergson.
Oh. I chose poorly. I died. Wow, that was short-lived. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Yeesh. I'd be even surprised if I get more than 50 more. Huh, I could gain 66, but I can't do anything with it. It's too low. How long until your upcoming class? Shoot. I was waiting for it to go back to the main game. Oh, there we go.
Kevin's need to help all began when his elder brother Mark left the house. His brother was strong, making any near him feel safe. But he left Kevin. Though Uncle Ben knew what his nephew needed, a focal point for his aspirations.
Okay. So far, yes. But what happens is that, hold on a moment. I'll find out here in a second. Oh, man. My eyes right watery. No idea why. I feel like I'm crying. I'm not crying. Yeah. It's just, I'm not really sure why. Just tears coming out of the corner of my eye. Anyway. So, alright, hold on, let me check something here. Okay, so if you, no matter how far you play into the game, it seems, when you die, you can come back into the dungeon, and you'll still get to keep your gold that you've, gotten previously from before your death. So the more you do this, the more gold you accumulate to put it into different stuff at your home shop. It'll make you more powerful, so you can do better in the dungeons as you play. So it may seem like you're not really getting anywhere, but the more you play, the more you die, the more gold you get. You can become more powerful every time you come back, in some way, shape, or form. As long as you have enough gold to spend to upgrade something, obviously. So we got Shield of Thorns. Melee attackers take damage when blocked by John's shield. Or I can save up for... I have 2 of these. So I got 2 skill points, and I can upgrade this to level 2 with the 2 skill points to make it level 2. So the damage will go from 150 to 200% damage. But when I get to level 4, I can get one of these things from the looks of it. So I think I'm going to hold off and wait until I get to level 4 so I can get one of these ones. Unleash your rage to temporarily become invulnerable and deal thorn damage to attackers. Increase John's armor. So in other words, I believe that would just be health. Increase the max health of all family members. Okay, this one I think will get my get dibs next. This one here. After I die, I think I'll try playing as the female and see what that's like. You also lose your gemstones to unlock chests if you didn't use them all. I know I didn't, so I only used 1. So yeah, you lose your gemstones too to open up chests. So there's that too. I guess they don't have enough meat on their bones to trigger the traps. Anyway. Terrible joke. Gotta go. Might be on later. Okay. I may be here. I don't know. Planning on getting some sleep there at some point. So I'm still sick. I want to do more streaming of this game here on Twitch, but I might later after I wake up. Well, what is that? Temporarily becomes invulnerable. I like the sound of that. Don't want to quite go that way yet. See what's going on. Didn't fully finish exploring down here. There we go.
Can the body endure the mind's gamble?
Surely the middle one, like last time. Last time I chose the middle, it was enemies. Surely that wouldn't be the case here, right? No. Just took automatic damage. That's cool. Whoa, this goes one. Oh, what am I doing? So yeah. Good job, me. Good job. So... should be the finish then. I mean, it's a pretty big map already. Alright, let's see what's in the minigame room. Nope, no minigame. Created that's those enemies. Okay. Alright, going to floor 2. Feel better. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Man, my eye won't stop watering. Good thing I'm not on camera. People be like, why are you crying, man? Why are you crying? Anyway.
The halls of Anea, so mesmerizing in their magnificence, were to be found at the end of a long road. And a hero never knows what is waiting him at the end of the road. Moving is more important than reaching.
wasn't for that skeleton, I would have kept attacking. Come here. There we go. Damn it. Dang it, really? Oh, that affect them. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try and slow the enemy. No. It's called cutting it close. Mother. Can I get one of this? Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you for all that money. No. Alright. Come on. Please, 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 please. No. I was kind of hoping that it was a boss room in there, but yeah, no. The boss is right there. You gotta be kidding me. I could have been here the whole entire time. Not good. Not good. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this countdown time to... Actually, I should be able to go down to the boss. Hopefully it'll be... My totem will be fully charged. Then I'll be like, hey, look at that. Zoink. Hello. Nothing. That's a bummer. Alright, here we go.
All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Oh, and I died. Wow, that invulnerability did not last very long. I was kind of hoping that it would last like 20 seconds, but I guess that would be asking for too much. Yeah. I never even got... I don't even think the bar lasted longer than 10 seconds. maybe 5? I guess that's the game's way of saying, oh, well, we were being generous. That's cool. So, yeah, that's the first boss.
A set of daggers made just for him. They would be his guide to finding himself, his focal point. The boy tested them. They felt good. Not too heavy, not too light. Like an extension of himself. Uncle Ben suggested a few practice swings outside. The daggers sliced the air, guided with an easy grace. His nephew was clearly a natural with the blades and would be ready to join his father and sister in no time. But the boy's mother had words on that subject. 2 of her children were already risking their lives, and she would not have her precious little boy out there as well. Regretfully, he took the daggers away. Who was he to argue with a mother when it involved her child? Handing over the daggers was like abandoning a part of himself. He was meant for them, meant to be out there fighting for what was right. He just needed to convince them. Uncle Ben pondered over a map he received from a refugee. The Silk Caverns were a twisted maze of dead ends and venomous nests. But somewhere along the right path, a Neadia, spirit of the Caldipo Caves, rested.
Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Let's go to the workshop. So, let's see, 200 to put it at 13.5 to 15. Okay, so I need 325 gold in order for it to go from 15 to 16.5, but I only have 225, so looks like health is getting an upgrade. 132 to 144. Could do speed, but I'll do this. Now, I did say if I die, and I knew I probably most likely would have, I would try the female next. But she's at 0 skill level, so let's see what it's like for her. So this game is local co-op only for now. At least on the computer. It's going to be patched with the online co-op. That's what their plan is, they mentioned. I read this in Steam. One of the developers contacted somebody. Well, not contacted somebody, but they were, I guess, reading the forums, and they spoke up, which is pretty cool. So I'm hoping they do the same for the consoles. Because this game would be, like, you know, co-op online is a whole different playing field. Using her bow, Linda takes out her enemies from a distance. You can use the R to aim and shoot at the same time. She uses stamina to shoot while moving. Her stamina regenerates automatically when she doesn't move and shoot at the same time. Okay, so... Oof, okay. That drains pretty quickly. Just kind of hoping it would have drained slower than that. The aiming accidentally hit this by accident. I'm like, oh no. And I was just on the rim of being hit. I wonder if this is anything like Diablo where I can roll into pottery and break it. Yep, nice. It's good to know.
One held a gift. Two hid
Please
ferocious
be the middle
creatures.
one.
It was the lady or the tiger.
Yay!
The Bergson.
Gimme, 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 gimme. What's my prize? Cursed Potion of Life. Increase maximum health at the expense of decreased primary attack damage. Yeah, I'll pick it up, but I'm not using it though. What's that? Oh, hold on, what's this? Oh, wait. Temporarily become invulnerable. That's what it had last time. I know not to use that with the, what do you call it this time around? Yeah, that didn't last long at all. Don't have a gemstone. The game's just like, nope, not happening. Oh. How dare you? Okay. Oh, two of these things, thank you. Alright, let's see what goodies are in this chest. It's a new enemy. Didn't last very long. Got him. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. We got loose an arrow skyward to fall upon Linda's enemies with explosive force. Decreases the stamina Linda must consume while moving and shooting, increasing the duration, and can perform all that. Duration is it 6.4 or 0.4? 6.4, okay. Had to get really close up to the TV to even see if that was a 6 or a 0. I thought it was a 6, but I just wanted to be sure. Okay, so what is her level 4 stuff? Okay, that's the same as her dad. All shooting still Linda's damage increases with each arrow. Ooh, that's good. The family that moves together stays together, increasing the entire family's movement speed. Okay. Yeah, right. Map. Okay. Another gemstone. That's always good. That ferocious enemies do reduced damage. Yeah. Nice, new level up. Very nice. Positive that these are dead ends, but I just want to... Oh, not a dead end, okay. What do we got here? Okay, second floor. What do we got? Creates a totem that generally... Oh, greatly buffs you. Okay. I'm okay with this. Not sure how long it lasts for. Might just find out down here, or if not, second floor. Yeah. I need more than that to test. Yeah, glad I didn't use it here. No, it doesn't seem like just a one-time use. Oh, hello. 5 gold. Take it.
The thinnest strands of white fibers coated the ground and walls, evidence of the silk caverns living out to their name.
Okay. Increases movement speed and dodge chance at the cost of... Yeah, no. No. I'm not gonna go for that. I like my evade. I use it when I need to.
What strange thing could have dragged Grandmother this far? The will of Rhea will flow in those still obelisks to aid the Guardians. This was the only thing Margaret silently whispered.
Move at a greater speed for a limited duration. Oh. Kicks in right away. Anything? No? No? Okay. Instantly heals. Okay. I was gonna say, I've just been moving fast for quite a while there. If only the invulnerability against enemies lasted that long. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Did I be okay, Kayla? I don't know how long that lasted, but it lasted quite a bit. If they did that with the, untouchable, I guess it would be, you know, unfair on the enemies. Take that, thank you very much. Let's go to the right. Game room? No. I still have yet to use the totem too, I forgot about that. Shoot a missile that grows larger with time and explodes on impact? That's crazy. guts is to go with this. The missile. But the greatly buffs you, though. I'm just kind of wondering how big of a dent I could put into the boss there. I'm gonna take the risk and use the buff, I guess. I feel like I'm making a mistake. I should go with my gut feeling and go with the missile. Corpses have less chance to get corrupted and spawn enemies? What? Okay, I guess. I've never seen that before, so... Nothing? Are you serious right now? That's the first time I've gotten nothing from a chest. Wow. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, that. Okay, I just picked that up. Right. Okay. No, I mean, I just used the other one that I had there. That I didn't care for so much. That thing there. What's this? Oh yeah, that. No. Oh, there's the thing I was looking for. Alright. I think the thing is up here. Yeah, that's the boss. But I don't want to go there quite yet. Something tells me to keep moving, keep pushing on. Cool, thanks.
Not all in the caves were refugees. Some were just traveling merchants stuck in a bind. The strange-looking shopkeep dusted off his clothes, tipped his hat. He invited them to stop by his shop later, promising something for all adventuring needs.
Ow. Huh. Reminds me of Enter the Gungeon, where like you can save different characters or whatever to either use or to, I don't know, maybe shop or something like that. I don't know. From now on, you will appear in the dungeons offering goods for a price. What do we got here? Become temporarily invisible. Wind of cloaking. Oh, okay. How long does this last for? Not very long. I think I'm gonna just stick with this. I just used that at the wrong time. Oh, good. I think I just used that at the wrong time, but you know, whatever. Okay, alright. Back to the boss. I'll see if I can beat it, but hoping that missile, something tells me that missile's gonna play a big part of it. I should have went with the missile, but we'll see what happens. It may do very little no damage either, so that's why I kind of went with my main weapon. Oh, man.
All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Dead. But almost halfway down in health too. Oh man. That run was 29 minutes and 44 seconds too. 396 enemies killed? That must be across all games because there was no 396 enemies. Shouldn't have been 396 enemies in this. No, that's too much. That had to have been across. It's got to be across. So I rescued the shopkeeper, so that's cool.
Worried for the missing boy, Ben thought that maybe he should have hidden the daggers better. Margaret, in her wisdom, knew that nothing would have remained hidden from Kevin forever. Now, she only encouraged her son and his daughter to hurry and find him.
Whenever Margaret deciphers a tablet, Rhea reveals something new to the Bergsons. Given enough resources, she will then be able to strengthen the family.
The mysteries of the world are like open books to the wise, and words from the wise shall benefit man and beast.
Margaret's Book of Knowledge is now unlocked. She can discover ancient knowledge from reliefs and dungeons and help the Bergsons through their journey. Increase Marv dropped from enemies, so gold. Unlocks runes for various slots. Increases runes durability. Increases the rate at which gemstones are dropped. Okay, that's unlocked chests that need it. Grants a sword. Or sorry, grants... No. Sorry, my eyes are a little bit buried there. It's all watery. Grants a second divine relic slot and decreases the cooldown of divine relics. Increases the amount of experience gained from enemies. Increases the efficiency of obelisk effects. 100 to 150%, and that costs us 475 gold. I don't really need it 100% per se. It's not the most important thing, so I'm not going to upgrade that right now.
Nothing could quite match the calm that Linda felt playing her violin. Its sublime sound, the perfect counter to the nerve-wracking uncertainty and chaos. Lucy could spend hours with paper and pencil, giving life to objects she witnessed in the clouds, drowning herself in her own world, a place empty of life's trials and tribulations, away from Grandma Margaret, who's always insisting that she continue to practice her other specialty.
Playing music will help Linda. She's been under pressure lately. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. $325 more damage, huh? Let's do it. 475 need it, and I got 366. Wah. Alright. Go with the health upgrade as well. Okay. I'm gonna do another run with her. She's not bad to use. So when I go the upgrades, it's for everybody, not just for one person at a time, which is good, thankfully. But, yeah. Can you imagine you had to do that for every single character? That'd bring you a lot more play for the game there and grinding. Some may sit there and go, oh, well, it's so fun to me that, like, I don't mind this grinding. Other people could be like, that's unnecessary. I'm not sure where I would stand on that, if that was the case. Okay, so, new plan. We're gonna we're gonna spend some skills. I guess I have to spend the skills in order to, you know. So see, we'll go with this. Go with this. $122, I think it's 160%. I'll see what it's like first before I spend the other 2 points. That's an instant heal. If there's multiple enemies on the screen, you don't get to choose which it hits. That kind of bothers me. An exploding force surrounds the Bergson, damaging enemies. Oh. It doesn't do damage to him? Ugh. Okay, so it did do damage to them, but maybe... Okay. Small chance to recover health when attacking. Okay. We'll see how small of a chance. 50, huh? Okay. So I gained 2 health back after killing those enemies. Okay. About that. Yeah. So...
In the distance, a chuckle echoed as another approached his table.
Pawn of the gods. Okay, I gotta pipe Pong and hit that thing. Okay. Crap. There we go. So far we got to choose one of 3 for your fate. One gives you the reward, one hits you randomly, and the other is I'm trying to remember what the other one was now. Kids named Bergeson's family, apparently. Yeah, or the family, I should say, not the kids' names. Ben, John, Kevin, Linda, Lucy, Margaret, and Mary. Items. Oh, here's the Divine Graces. relics that I collected. Charms. An obelisk. Obelisks that I activated. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to go to map. Okay. Let's go to the second floor, shall we? There we go. So yeah, so right now, for those people who have a PS4 and Xbox, this is coming out on October 15th. For PS4 users, I can't speak for Xbox because I'm not sure. There is a 10% discount when you if you pre-order this for the 15th. Steam is having a big sale on 11-bit studio games, and the games that they are behind. Well, they published this game. The creators of this game was Dead Mage. As for the other games that 11-bit studios are behind, they created, I believe, if not published, this little war mine. And the other game that they, or I know they developed this, which is also coming out, I think tomorrow, which is Frostpunk on console. And there's also a 10% discount pre-order bonus for those who pre-order that on the PS4. I'm not sure if that's out on Xbox as well, but I'm going to assume so. And it's been out for some time on PC. So, yeah, Steam right now has a big discount on... I'm not sure how big the discount is, but they got a discount right now on those 3 titles that I specifically mentioned. Frostpunk, this little war mine, and Children of Morta, what is that I'm playing right now. Oh, sorry, I call it this little war mine. It's just a habit. But yes, it is this war mine. My bad. I keep... Oh my... Yeah. But I think you all can understand why I call it that. I wanted to check, yeah. This little war mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Anyway. Yeah, this war mine. That's the title. I gotta get that beat into my head. Seriously. Ooh, what's this? Damages enemies on contact? Okay. What is that? Oh. they had this War of Mine on PS4 as a freebie on Plus. There's just so many games to play, but you know, I definitely gotta check that out soon. Well, I mean, like I said, there's just so many games that I have yet to play. It's in my backlog. So many games. So much time, but still feels like so little time still to me. Regardless. So what's going on down here?
Love, truly a divine emotion, especially during dark days. Love had motivated this mother to lay down her life for her cub. Try and rouse her from eternal slumber. And it would be love welcoming the new orphan among the Bergsons.
The mama died. Feels bad, man. Oh, you walk into them and they break? Didn't know that. I was wondering if that pulled toward me, it would use up my stamina, but it doesn't, thankfully. Yeah. Take all the gold. I'll go down below. was kind of close. So what was that down here that I seen? No. Oh, I thought that was a... Father's journals. Okay. This looks like a thing I would have to fight. I guess not. Looks eerie to me, but anyway. Oh. That too. Yes. Thank you. All right. Oh. Whoa. Hey, shopkeeper guy.
Welcome, friend. The shopkeeper greeted. But don't mind the occasional bloodstain on the merchandise.
Okay, they cost not gold, they cost the soul gems or whatever they're called, or the gemstones. Alright, so let's see. Flames orbit you, damaging enemies. Chance to fire projectiles in different directions upon being hit. Gain health basically. A ranged companion that fights by your side. That sounds very interesting. That's new. And release a massive pulse, pushing enemies away from you. I'm gonna try this. Okay, so if I hold right on the D-pad, it tells me the stuff that I have. Or, especially the top right there. What does that say? Investigate the caves, bring the sick wolf cub to Grandma Margaret. Okay. Alright. I believe that's it for the map. It is indeed. Alright. Whoa. Oh. Increase movement speed and dodge. Chance at the cost of losing the ability to evade. Yeah, no. Nope. Nerp.
All 8 eyes
Oh, I can skip
studied
this.
the one
Okay.
so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Beat him! Holy crap!
Death
Bronze trophy
slowly
achieved. First step.
beckoned to bestow its peace. The Bergson could go no further. The path blocked. The life crystal, as if filled to the brim with life, started to pulse. A way had opened, a step closer to the spirit at the heart of the caves. Though before taking that step, caution dictated a return to home to inform the family of the newfound passage.
Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so happy I was able to actually beat that boss. I was doing pretty good there. It seemed like maybe I did get hit some, but I was able to gain the life back by killing enemies or shooting at enemies. But I'm very happy I was able to beat that. So, found a journal piece, rescued a wolf cub, and I found a manuscript of precision. Story time.
Kevin returned from his saga with barely a scratch, yet he found no appreciation from his family, especially his father. Despite having Linda on his side, his father was still mad at him for endangering himself and worrying them all, including his pregnant mother. His favorite line, asking how he could be so inconsiderate. He wondered whether Uncle Ben would understand his bravery and initiative better. With his heroic act unrecognized, the young boy waited frustrated, expecting more punishment. What Kevin had not expected was his parents' reaction. Heartened by his courage, his father was going to teach him the ways of battle, and his mother was far from the frail and always worried housewife she had seemed. A Bergson through and through, she gave him her blessing and asked only that he temper his courage with caution. Perhaps Uncle Ben was the happiest of them all. Not only had his nephew held his own in combat, but had done so with the weapons he had made for him. Kevin only wished his older brother Mark was there to witness his rise to the family calling. Defeated, the Spider King had been removed from the path leading to the halls of Aneadiah, although the pestering of greedy goblins might still prove dangerous along the way. Uncle Ben was pointing out possible routes forward, speaking of the troubles pilgrims had run into in the Lost Trenches. Although in the safety of the Bergsons' house, the young cub was not yet free from danger. Exhaustion racked the animal's body, its chest heaving for even the smallest of breaths. The family believed several plants found deep in the nearby caves, combined together, could serve to remedy the situation.
Okay. Precision upgrade is unlocked. And Kevin is now available for character selection. He has learned the ways of the assassin. Okay. Whoa, hello.
The past holds both the joy and bitterness of time. Sheila could help them, as John said, but Ben could not bring himself to overlook the sting of their past relationship.
Very interesting. Father's right to be angry with Kevin after what he did. Oh, I just realized with the right stick you can like look around at the so many planets. Everybody else is going on these missions, but I can't go. Poor me. No, no, no. You're safe here. I'm pretty sure you're doing good. Alright. Oh, what's this?
She knew where it was coming from. Her ancestors had spoken of such corruption flooding down the mountain. But Grandma Margaret wanted to know what it was, and what needed to be done to destroy it.
I don't understand this. I should go to the caves for further investigation. She says, okay. Let's look at the Book of Rhea. Okay, so whatever it was that I have unlocked is not here. So it could be in the workshop? Yeah, here we go. Increases the Bergson's critical chance. 200 gold. Okay. $475, $475. I'm gonna upgrade the damage. And I'm gonna upgrade 259. And I'm gonna upgrade the crit chance from 3 to 5%. Good enough. So if it's gonna go in the exact wheel, the next one will be increase the critical hit damage, where that's just critical chance. Decreases the effects of all movement hindering attacks on the Bergsons. Increases the Bergsons' rage gain rate, and finally, increase the Bergsons' chance to completely dodge many or enemy attacks. That's many attacks at first. Alright. Let's see what the next area looks like. Oh, so I can go back here if I want to, okay. Wonder if I can defeat the boss again. Well, might as well go with the daughter. It's been working so far. I wonder if I get to still keep that helper that shoots with me. Something tells me I doubt it. If not, then that's gonna suck.
Scattered bones, stripped clean of flesh, lay in stark contrast to the dead left untouched. Hunger and malice thrived. The lost trenches, the new residence of the goblin hordes.
Okay. So far, same enemies. And it does appear that I do lose out on the, what do you call it? Yeah, requires a gemstone. Alright. heal.
Can the body endure the mind's gamble?
Nice! Haha! I chose wisely. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay. I'm gonna put up the map 3, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up the damage to this. Una's Pro Omnibus. Bronze trophy achieved. After spending enough skill points, each family member unlocks their own unique set of family traits. Family traits benefit all other family members as well. If a family member grows in power, so does the entire family. They already award me that. Okay, that's cool. Yes. I do more damage just standing still, which is good, because I like to stand still when I shoot unless I have to move, of course. On Guardian's Rage. Unleash a volley of arrows to rain down upon Linda's enemies. While in Guardian's Rage, Linda's movement speed and critical hit chance are all increased. Okay. Strike a dominating note, stunning all enemies near Linda. Linda deals increased damage against slowed or stunned enemies. Okay. So to upgrade that, I need 3 skill points. This I need 2. 1, 2. So in other words, so to get this to level 2, I need to spend 2 skill points right on it. Oof. I wonder if you're limited to how many skill points you can get per character or not. Or if you can get as many skill points as you can to upgrade all these to their max state. I'm not really sure on that. It would be very interesting to know. Chance to throw an axe while attacking. Okay. Use contingency. Okay. I don't want to go right down right yet. Wait. Is that it? That's a short run. Grandpa Adams' journals of his adventures from decades ago. The caravan went missing several days ago due to the cave's proximity to the grove. Drake called in that favor I owed him, sorry. Maybe now he can let that whole fiasco and the Baron seas go. Rhea, forgive me for thinking wood would float on water, but I digress. We continue the search for the caravan in the morning. Okay. I'm kind of sitting at an angle from the TV, so like some words look a little different to me until I actually like realize I said something wrong, and then I'm like, that didn't say that. Or that number is not this number. It was this number. Is that a 0 or a 6?
Kept in check by a ne'er-dyer's will, the goblin hordes never dared to linger in her cave. Their place was in the bloodless forest, banished for their brutality.
Very interesting. That gave me money. Nice. No, not nice. Ching, thank you. Greatly increases critical chance. Okay. Woohoo! Nope. How? Oh. What's this? Increased dodge chance. You know, why not?
The sight had become painfully all too familiar. The sorrow always hard for the Guardian to bear. Not able to save. When all was thought lost, when the struggle was becoming too heavy a burden, a young voice cried out. Stifling his sobs, the small boy spoke of his mother. She was not far away, and returning to her was his only need.
Oh, my mother's still where I left her. Oh, Lord.
Tears slipped down the mother's face in praise of her good fortune, thankful for her son's safe return. And for the briefest of moments, the burden of Mount Morta became lighter upon the hero's shore.
That audio got cut there quickly, huh? Told him that greatly busted me. Okay. Floating suns. Wish we had some food to offer. You're good. Wish we had at least. Yeah, I already read that. Alright. Almost dead. Nothing else new. Glad I came up that way now. Floating suns. Sounds like it has something to do with like maybe like a crib. You know how like a thing hangs over a baby's crib and like it goes around in a circle. I was thinking maybe it's something like that, because I believe yeah, it said that the mother was pregnant. So, that being said, corpses have less chance to get corrupted and spawn enemies. Increases maximum health. Heals a portion of me. I should really go for that, but it's only going to cover so much. Greatly increases critical hit chance and damage at all costs. A slow and constant drain of health. Yep, not worth it. Totem that greatly busts me. I already own that. That's it. I ran out. Can still go down further in the map. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to see the boss. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, journal. Okay. Nobody to save this time around? Wrong. Up one. 79 out of 97.
At this depth, the air was stale, thickened by the stink of rank fur, matted with sweat and blood. Generis mushroom was vital to any concoction with the purpose of healing. While naturally poisonous, any skilled brewmaker could extract the important properties without danger.
Okay. Forgot about the totem that buffs me, actually. All this time I haven't been using it. Oh, we got. Alright, here we go. Greatly buffs you. Totem that slows enemies. I'm gonna keep with the buffs me. damn it. No.
Wherever there was a secret, knowledge was to be gained in reward. And wherever there was a reward, danger lurked. The cipher was important enough. It brought Grandma here. Here's to being lucky.
Porter unlocked.
Grandma exclaimed with her unique sense of humor.
Don't mind if I do. was doing so well until got hit there. Oh, good, an instant heal. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, no shop. Alright, what do we got here? No. Swap every divine relic after it is used with another random one. That's iffy right there. Nearby enemies take damage when you are attacked. Drop a divine item. Okay, like that sounds good in theory, but I don't want to take damage, that's the thing. And how much damage do they take is what is also another question, and I don't really know if I want to trust that. Drop a divine item. It is the cost of 2. Oh, that's very, 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 like, you know, that's kind of shady. I don't know, I don't really like it. Because, I mean, like, what I have right now may not be the best, but and then all of a sudden, like, it could be something like a lot like more useless or as useless, but it could give me something good. But I mean, you gotta have like the bottom of the barrel. It's like, well, what's the worst than, you know, to get than this kind of like thing. But I like the buff thing, and I'm not sure, I don't know. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Where's the... Oh, okay, that was me. I got jumpy there for a moment. I'm like, what? Wasn't there like a health thing? Or was that the above floor? Nope, it's right here. Great. I'll do one thing. Creates a vortex that pulls enemies in. Yep, no, that's... Yep, no, that's not happening. Alright, here we go. I don't care if I die, I just want to see what the enemy is. Excuse me. Alright. Here we go.
The creature that now threatened the hero was a crudely focused inferno of hatred and malice. If one raging beast was not enough, then surely two were.
Oh my god.
Rasping breath. The second
Manuscript
beast
of agility.
did nothing. The poor creatures, twisted by the corruption, were finally able to rest. A path to be cleared of the corruption, and the jewel of life to be restored, the realm of Aeneadaia, mother of beasts, and the goddess of waters. Before embarking for the spirit house, however, the family must be informed of the newly opened passage.
40 minutes and 25 seconds. Ooh. I think that's for the whole dungeon altogether. Excuse me, that's not too bad, but I was so close to dying. Holy smokes. I think it was like 15 health left. Oh my. I'm like sitting here and I'm like so nervous that like I'm about to like wet myself. You know? Like, have you ever got that nervous where you're just like at the edge of your seat and then like you just got like so much like nervousness that you feel like you're about to pee? That's how I feel right now. Alright, found the floating suns, found the journal, found a generic mushroom, and found a manuscript of agility. Alright, story time.
While painful for a mother to see her son in sickness, was still better than missing him for so long. Mary knew that she would make caring for Mark her mission. Mark had to warn them about the dangers approaching, despite how difficult it was to talk. He started naming the villages that were evacuated, or worse, taken over by the corruption, but soon succumbed to fatigue and fell asleep. Mary recalled hearing of an herbalist in Caldippo Caves that would have the yarrow at hand needed to treat Mark. The Bergsons would once again need to brave the treacherous caves in search of the herbalist.
The goblin siblings lay dead, and the pilgrims were now safer in their caves. But the last step remained to be taken. The warriors knew only that somewhere in the expanse of the caves was the ancient halls of the spirit who would reveal new truths to them. Mark was out of the woods now. His fever gone, he was almost up and about. "Welcome back, brother," said Kevin. He had avoided conflict over the years, living in harmony with nature. But as Uncle Ben was fond of saying, a Bergson would forget how to walk before they forget how to fight.
Mark added the, I don't know, something. Where's it at? New souvenir added to the Bergson's house, Floating Suns. Hoarder upgrade is unlocked. Agility upgrade is unlocked. Mark is available in character selection. He will now stand by his family's side and fight. So I guess he's a fighter? A fighter class, maybe?
Margaret knew full well that signs and symbols were seldom obvious and never direct. She was certain that the cause of the corruption would be difficult to discover.
Sorry about that, folks. I had somebody at my door. Okay. This is something about the floating suns for the house. Excuse me. Whoa, what's that? That's always been there, right? Probably isn't, I just didn't notice it. Ben's workshop. Okay, so it went great. Oh, excuse me. It went right over here, so it's not going in a circle. That's a damn shame. Increases the Bergson's chance to completely dodge enemy attacks from 2% to 4%. Okay, I got the 1,190. That's not bad, actually. So yeah, I'm not going to upgrade anything right at the moment. but let's take a look at the Book of Rhea. There we go. Increases Marv dropped from enemies, in other words, gold. 650, so 100% to 120%. Yeesh. Okay. I guess that could help, but 20. If that's 100%, 20% more isn't that? It's an improvement, I guess, but it's not a huge step. Alright. So, it seems like I also have to go back to the other spots as well. Like the first gate that I did where I had to fight the spider boss. I think I have to go back there and look for this herbalist that they speak of. They didn't mention anything about the pup, but I see him right there on the bed. So, there's that. Yeah, for now, I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, my cough's getting a little bit worse and worse now. So, I was gonna lay down and get some rest, but I just, yeah, I don't know. Just my body feels like it's on fire right now. Like, you know, spontaneous combustion without the fire. Oh, it's just so warm. Part of me wants to go outside, but it's gonna be cold, so that's not gonna help the cold, right? Anyway. Alright, I'd like to thank everybody for popping in. I'd like to thank Durka Monster for coming into the stream. I'd like to thank Kia for coming in by the stream. Everybody else who has been on lurk mode, I'd like to thank you all also for watching. I will be streaming more of this game up to the coming days of the release of PS4 and Xbox. I forgot to mention earlier, I mean, it's not really good news for those who own it. Nintendo Switch users, it was not delisted, I was going to say delisted, I don't know why. It's been pushed back. It was supposed to release alongside with the PS4 and the Xbox One, but now they gotta wait until, I think it was November 20th? It was in November, I know that. And I was like, whoa, that's a pretty big jump. So, yeah. Delay, that's the word I'm looking for. They had to delay it back even further. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed seeing the game so far, and you know, of my stream of this. And yes, please come. You know, if you see me on here again on Twitch, feel free to drop in. You know, and if you want to lurk, that's great too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all again very soon with more Children of Morta. I'm gonna make sure that's saved 100%. Okay, yep, autosave is in the bottom right hand corner there. So, okay. Take care, folks. See you again soon.